your friend, the Neighborhood Quarter Guy here, and I first would like to apologize for the lack of my 25 cents worth the past couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago it was because of the Midwest Gaming Classic, and last week was because Easter. And I think it's time to get right back into things. So, who here remembers the NES Mini? Yeah, I sure do. I mean, it was almost impossible to get one of those things unless you had like a pre-orders or it's like you were camped out right in front of a store the day they got a shipment in. And it looks like you won't have much of a chance to get one anymore because, yeah, Nintendo kind of pulled the plug on that kind of early. Yeah, shipments this month are going to be the last that they're going to be having for those things. So, if you want one, now is going to be your last chance. And the reason for that is, well, maybe anyway, Eurogamer recently dropped a report saying that a Super NES Classic Edition might be in the works for this coming holiday season. And considering how much of a hot topic the NES Classic Edition was, this is only natural progression. I can only wonder just what games would be on it. I could probably imagine the staples like Mario World, Zelda Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X probably. Stuff like that. But this hasn't been confirmed by Nintendo yet, but considering Eurogamer was the one that kind of blew the switch open a bit before it was officially revealed, yeah, this might have some credibility to it. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happening. Because again, natural progression. But Super NES is probably going to might be an even bigger star than the NES Mini. That is, unless Nintendo makes the bonehead decision of only limiting supply even further than the NES Mini. What next? N64 Mini, only available for 1 week. GameCube Mini, today only. Wii Mini, oh wait. That was already a thing. But, that's something I am interested in. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I missed out on the NES Mini, so this is something I'm going to want to keep my eye on. Considering how much of a nostalgia buff I am. Anyways, updates. My top 10 favorite video game villains is almost completed. Got a couple more segments on that and the preview. Probably gonna drop some clarification on my Patreon because, well, with all the details of Patreon perks on my Patreon page, and I'm guessing that just leaving them there might not be the best place for them. Not sure whether to make that a separate video or just tack it onto the end of my countdown, since a lot more people are going to see my countdown than care about a Patreon promotion video. As for my next countdown, it's going to be my top 10 least favorite Pokemon. Because when I did my opinion poll, that was the one that came in second in it, and a pretty good rate too. Anyway, here's my question of the week, and only answer this please if you have any interest in the SNES Mini. What games would you like to see on the SNES Classic Edition? As always, leave your answers in the comments. Favorite comments will be featured in the next episode. Here are last episode's winners. And with that, time for the fourth wall mailbag. As always, send me your questions via YouTube messages, and I'll answer my favorites on the next episode. First question this week comes from the Dark Seraph, who asks, is there any way to make Bandicam capture audio, or do I need another program? If you're referring to audio from the game, then that's, I think that should be pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure to go to your audio settings and have the line click the speakers. Select the speakers as your main audio source. That's how it should be. If you're talking about your voice, then you'd have to add a second audio channel for that. Again, audio settings, select your microphone for the second channel. Anyways, I hope that helps. If you need a little more clarification, then look it up. I don't know any better way to explain it that way. Next question comes from Stormcrow77, who asks, if they have Rock Band 3 set up at MomoCon, will you play Roundabout? I should have known someone would ask this one, considering I'm a JoJo fan, and in particular a fan of the To Be Continued meme. Well, it's been a while since I played stuff like Rock Band and Guitar Hero, let me tell ya. In fact, I never actually owned a Rock Band game, it was just Guitar Hero for me. That being said, couldn't hurt to try. That is, as long as I was able to get people to play with me. Hate to do it alone. But it would be fun. Next question comes from Ellen the Ultimate Gamer, who asks, if you had the free time, would you ever consider doing more voice work? I'm guessing this is in response to the fan dub of the Yoshikage Kira monologue that I did to test out my new mic. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a new mic. So, I might, maybe I might add that as a Patreon perk or something. Couldn't hurt. I mean, one of my friends, Alex Roshan, who's formerly known as the Autark, he's done a bunch of voice monologues, so check those out if you're so inclined. But I wonder just what I'd do for a monologue. I guess I'd cross that bridge when I come to it. Next question comes from Blazing Larvesta, who asks, have you tasted the Switch cartridge? Okay, I need to say something about all this. Yeah, I know why Nintendo made the Switch cartridges taste bad. It's so kids wouldn't eat it, so that they'd gag it out if they tried. But it's not the sort of thing they really should have made public, to be honest. I, of course, haven't tasted any Switch cartridges for good reason. But, you know, with this thing called reverse psychology, when somebody tells somebody not to do something, in some people it's more inclined to make them want to do that thing. It's basically, Harry, no! Harry, yes. But anyways, no, I have not tasted Switch cartridges, and I don't plan to either. I value my tongue more than that. Last question this week comes from Django the Mysterious, who asks, what if I told you that the third character in Sonic Forces might be revealed as Bugsy the Bobcat? They wouldn't do that.